Guys, what's up? What's up? Um, wanted to do a quick preview of the Vikings versus the Bears. That's coming up on this Sunday at 12 p.m. I guess, let me see. Personally, I don't think the Bears should be a challenge, but I guess we have to find out because we all barely beat the Saints, and the Saints, I feel like they had their backup players, so I don't know. I really don't know how we're gonna play, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the Vikings they barely beat the Saints, so I think against the Bears we're not gonna know exactly how they're gonna do, but I feel like we should win that game. I think we're gonna win that game, even if it's a close game. Because so far, the beginning of this season, unlike last season, I think we're coming in clutch in moments where we need to win games. Like so far, all the games we've won, we've come in clutch.
Yeah, man. I would say so, but also for me, I feel like, to be honest, I'm trying to think. I feel like we should be 4-0 because
The Eagles,
oh yeah, the Eagles.
the Eagles, that was a really good team that beat us. For me, I was wondering why we lost to the Eagles by that much, but I guess it's because they're that good. So far, we've lost. The only loss we have is to a really good team.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I forgot the Eagles are a pretty good team. They might, to be honest, I think. Wait, what's the best team? I know I thought the Dolphins were the best team in the NFL, but since they lost to their quarterback, I think maybe I don't know what other team is really good.
The
Chiefs.
Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah, actually the Bills. The Bills or the Dolphins, I thought were, to be honest, I thought the Dolphins might be the best team, but the Bills might be the best team then.
Yeah.
And the Eagles too. So the three, to be honest, the Eagles, Chiefs, Dolphins, who am I missing? And Eagles, yeah, Eagles, Chiefs, Dolphins. I think there's another team I'm missing. Oh, Bills.
Yeah.
Eagles, Chiefs, Dolphins, and Bills. They're pretty good teams. But I guess we'll see when the season goes on. But yeah, the Eagles, I guess we should, first of all, break that up. We lost to them by a lot. Let me see how much we lost to the Eagles by.
Yeah, it wasn't even a competition. The Eagles completely just messed the Vikings up.
I'm saying, to be honest, for me, at the time, I didn't know how good the Eagles were going to be. But to me, that's the thing. What I'm trying to say is like, I guess as much of a good team as we are, what does that really say right now? For like, if the Eagles are beating us easily when they're a good team, I'm guessing we're gonna have to play the Bills too. Damn, the Bills, we're gonna have to play them November 13th, and the Cowboys. I think is a tough game too.
Cowboys?
Yeah, might want to go to the Cowboys game to be honest. I think it's in Minnesota,
Um,
but I guess we'll see. So the Bills to me, I don't know, but I'm trying to say so. We're gonna play the Dolphins. The good thing the Dolphins they lost to us, so we might be able to beat the Dolphins. But then the Bills, I feel like we're gonna lose to them. To be honest, I don't know. Hopefully we'll beat the Cowboys. Damn, actually our record is, trust me, we do have a pretty easy record. The only teams I see that are challenging us are the Dolphins. If I don't know how the Dolphins will do without their quarterback, but let's just put the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Cowboys. Maybe the Packers. Four teams. If we lose to any more than four teams going forward, I'm not gonna like our chances of playing good or make. I think we'll make the playoffs, but for me, I want us to have only four more losses on our record and hopefully beat one of those four teams.
yeah.
Because to be honest, I feel like if we can't beat one of those four teams, that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like we're gonna just make the playoffs and lose anyways. I want us to actually be a good team for me to know if we're really a good team that can play with other playoff teams.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to, if we wanna truly test if we're gonna do well in the playoffs, we have to beat some good teams during the regular season. And I think I'm hoping we can beat the Packers the second time, but I think the Packers they get better as the season goes on. So I think it's gonna be a tough game the second time when we play the Packers because they're gonna bring their best game because the Packers get better as the season goes on.
I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 'cause- and for us, I know I sound like I'm not a Viking fan truly, but I mean I still feel like the Vikings. It's hard to completely trust them because as no, I know we're doing good, but to
I
be
mean,
honest,
yeah, we still haven't gone through the real test,
I know.
so it's hard to trust that the Vikings. Like I don't know, I can't really say even though our record says that we're a good team, I can't trust that we're really a good team until we play some of the best teams in the NFL.
I know because I feel like we're beating teams that, to be honest, I think some of these teams are supposed to beat by way more points.
I know we should have beat the Saints by more points than we did.
Yeah, we also relied on them missing their field goal kick.
Oh yeah, it was that close.
I'm saying they would have made it, would have just tied, but still, the fact that we didn't have the control in our hands, and damn, that was a far field goal. I think he made one 60-yard field goal, and our kicker missed one easy field goal or extra point. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, it was an extra point.
That's what I'm saying. So to me, there's certain things that we need to work on if we really want to be a playoff team. That, to be honest, I don't even care if we go. I want us to win one playoff game. If we win one playoff game, I'll be proud of our team.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's showing that in the future, with a new coach, new, I guess, new personnel, like whatever staff, it shows that we can go far if we actually win a playoff game. But also, I think our defense is not doing that well. I mean, at least that's what it looks like. Because I know this, I looked up, we're the fifth worst team in giving up rush yards, and the Bears have a really good running back.
Um,
So for the fifth worst team in giving up stats, and we're gonna have to go against a team with a good running back. I don't know what we're gonna do.
um,
Let me see. Khalil Herbert. Let me see. I don't know much about him. Let me see how he's doing.
I mean, hopefully, so far the Vikings running game has been non-existent. Like, hopefully, Dalvin Cook can improve on his running game. We could end up being a good team.
I know that's what I'm saying.
We haven't really, we haven't really done good in our running game.
Yeah, because first of all, if we're not doing good on the running game, I think our pass is doing okay. But to me, Justin Jefferson, I don't blame him. I know he's doing very good. Like if you look at his stats overall, he's doing good. But for me, like there's games where he completely was taken out. Like against the Eagles, damn, that was crazy.
And it was completely shut down.
The Eagles cornerback is good as hell. 'Cause the way he shut him down, I was like, what? I've never seen a player shut down like a really talented player. But to me too, like I'm not bad having like average like 70, 80 yards a game, or like a 90 whatever yards a game or something, and then like be consistent. Then having like a 160-yard game, 120-yard game, 180-yard game, and then also having like a two, like remember like a 10-yard or 20-yard game. I'd rather see consistency of like 80, 90 yards or something. Because then it means that in every game we're competing. Because against the Eagles, you only had, I swear you only had 20 something yards. And then same with against the, what's the other team? Against the Lions, I think he struggled too. Was it the Lions? I think it was the Lions. I don't know. There was another team. Against another team, he struggled. To me, I'm like, I'd rather see consistency than like him struggling some games and having really big games. Because consistent, it means we can more likely win those games.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think, yeah, but overall, let me see. I think we're gonna beat the Bears. I think we're gonna beat the Bears.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat the Bears too.
But I feel like we're gonna beat them by 7 points or less, just like we've been beating every other team.
Yeah. I'm looking at our schedule. We do have For the most part, I do think we have an easy schedule to meet.
Thing. I know. I think they said we have one of the easiest schedules because
So we should, I mean, if everything goes well, we should make the playoffs.
well, are the Bills in our conference? No, I don't think so. The Bills I think are in the AFC.
Yeah.
So then we have the Eagles are in the NFC. The Chiefs are in the AFC. The Dolphins might be. Let me see something. I'm trying to see what team we're gonna have to go through if we make the playoffs. Oh, the Rams. I forgot about the Rams. What the hell? The Rams are a pretty good team too.
Yeah.
And there actually might be a lot of good teams this year. What the hell? It's crazy.
And then the 49ers too.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't know much about the 49ers, but to be honest though, in our conference, let me see the NFC conference. Okay, there's the Rams or the Packers. I think the Cowboys, the Eagles. You said the 49ers. The hell? This is the full NFL. Hold on. I'm not looking. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me see. AFC and NFC teams. I was looking at the division standings. So okay. So AFC, let me look at NFC. How about NFC? Conference. American football conference. Okay, so the NFC, there's the Eagles, the Buccaneers, even though they're 2-2, the Cowboys, the Packers, the Rams are struggling, they're 2-2. What the hell? That's it though. That's the only teams. The teams that are good are the Rams. I'm just spreading the Rams because they did good last year. The Packers, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers, and the Eagles. We're the second best team in the NFC. That's crazy.
That's
Actually, hold on. We are, but there's other teams that are 3-1, I guess. Well, the Giants are 3-1.
Wow.
And then in the AFC, trust me, the AFC, I was gonna say AFC is probably better. The Dolphins, the Chiefs. To be honest, actually, man, let me see. We might be one of the better teams. What the hell? I'm tripping. Right now, there's only one, two, three teams that are, hold on, three, four, five, six, seven teams. But seven, there's like 8 teams that have 3 or more wins.
Um,
So to be honest, actually, I might right now it looks like we might be one of the best teams. To be honest, I don't know why they're not talking about it with the Europe. But yeah, I might know why because the Vikings they always end up finding a way to mess things up.
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Can't really trust them. Their record doesn't really speak. I mean, we have a good record, but this the way the Vikings history is, they have to do something more spectacular in order for people to believe we're a really good team. Like if we beat the Packers a second time, and if we're able to blow the Packers out and we beat them the second time, that's gonna say a lot.
I mean, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, if we beat the Packers, actually to me, if we beat the Packers the second time, I'll be happy.
I know that would be.
That's worth it, even if we don't make the playoffs.
I know that's what I'm saying. Me too. The Packers. I hate the Packers that much. Where every season, if we even get one win against them, I almost feel like we had a successful season.
So yeah, to be honest, I will say, yeah, damn, what the hell? Why did I think there were so many good teams? I'm surprised. They're the Buccaneers at 2-2. Or wait, no, the 49ers we're talking about, they're 2-2.
Um,
But yeah, I know that it's still early in the season. We're gonna have to see because I mean that's the problem. Some teams get better as the season goes on.
yeah.
The Vikings, we're gonna see if they can actually continue to get better. To me, there's so many trust me, there's so many issues. Even though I can't blame Kirk Cousins. Other than when we played the Eagles, he looked horrible. But other than that game, to be honest, I feel like he's been doing pretty good, I would say.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess. Well, for me, my prediction for this season, let me see. With my prediction. There's 17 games in the season now. I'm gonna say if there's let me see is the record full schedule. Week 1, 2.
And I think we should be like maybe 11-5 or 12-5.
And I was yeah, 12-5. That was 17 games. Yeah, I think we're gonna be. That's why I was literally gonna say the same thing. 12-5. At the worst, 11-6.
Yeah.
And that's even for me. I'm already looking at a schedule. There's only 4 teams that we have a chance to lose to, and realistically, the way I've scheduled it, there's only 4 teams that should beat us. So if we lose to more than 4 teams, that's not a good sign. But I also understand that things happen. But also, I feel like we should be one of those good teams if we really want to say we're a good team. So I'll say 12-5 just because I know. I mean, it's the NFL. Teams can beat you, but damn, 12-5 is a pretty good record. So if you can really do that, I feel like I have a good chance of us at least beating 1 2 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a prediction that the Vikings are gonna win. For me, my prediction is by less than 7 points. What about you?
I think we should win by 14 points
Yeah,
against the Bears.
we win by 14 points. That's gonna be a big. That's gonna be a big statement that we're actually a good team. I'm more excited for the next game after the Bears. We play the Dolphins. You know, their quarterback is out. We'll see how we do. But yeah, I guess we first have to beat the Bears, so maybe I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But I guess that's it for the video, man.
Okay.